All right, people, welcome back to the Kaiba Show. I just got out with the wife from seeing Wicked for Good, and let me start off by saying this. I'm gonna leave out details because you guys know my reviews are spoiler free, right? One, I'm not a musical person. I don't really like musicals. The only musicals I really mess with from the time I was young up until adulthood is Little Shop of Horrors, West Side Story, and Cry Baby. Right? I never was into the Grease and Hairspray, all those other musicals. But I will say last year when I saw Wicked, it was pretty good. One, because I thought the music selection was pretty good. With Wicked for Good, that was one of the things that I think I was a little disappointed with. I felt like the songs, the music selection, the choreo with the first movie was better than this one. Another thing going into this movie, I think I was really captivated by, I guess you could call it the true origin, the essence of, as they coin her in, the Wizard of Oz movie, the Wicked Witch of the West, Elphaba. You really see, like, her character development and her growth and how she was ridiculed, pretty much her whole life, even down to her family, and how she was hated on, and she just wanted to be loved. And then you got Glenda, who everybody loves and adore, and she's just so full of herself. And you could just see, like, there was some stuff done in the first movie. Like I said, I don't want to get into it because if you haven't seen Wicked, I don't want to spoil anything. Just know that the story that we grew up with and are familiar with technically isn't the true thing. The Wicked Witch of the West, we are not led to believe that what we saw, that's the true story. You find out some stuff. Your boy Oz is a wild boy. That's all I'm gonna say without ruining both movies for you. Just know he a wild boy. But overall, the movie was good. I liked it. Like I said, I'm not a musical person, but I dig Wicked and Wicked for Good. Like I said, I like the first movie a little bit better, but Wicked for Good, on the Kaiba scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give this movie a solid 8. I'll give it a solid 8. I just like the essence of the first movie. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was because, like I said, you see, like, from child until adult, you just see how Elphaba was just treated like the stepchild. Like, people was really hating on her, and she's actually a good person. But the narrative was changed and switched up, and we were led astray and to believe that she's a bad person when she wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what drew me in with the first movie. You know what I'm saying? Plus, like I keep saying, I was digging the songs, yo. I was digging the choreo. There was a lot more choreo in the first movie versus the second one. And this might be a little bit of a spoiler, but I ain't like too how they threw like Dorothy up in there, but they not showing her face. Like, what's up with this illusion? Like we don't already know about Dorothy and the Tin Man and them. You know what I'm saying? Show her face. Like, I just didn't understand that. Like, why y'all not showing her face? Like, there's some illusion. Like, I don't know. I just felt like, show her, bruh. And one other thing that I didn't like, that I can't get my head wrapped around, but I'm not going to talk about it crazy because I don't want to spoil it. Like, there's some elements of the movie that, for me, messes with what they gave us in The Wizard of Oz. So if this is actually based off of a like an actual book, and it wasn't like some made up Broadway play to give the Wicked Witch of the West a true origin, and like the author or maybe another author was like, you know what, let me throw a monkey wrench in here and let me come up with a true storyline of the witch. But there's just some elements now that messes with me that I gotta go back and watch Wizard of Oz, because I'm like, it kind of messes with the timeline and the origin of certain stuff with that. And I can't even go into details because I don't want to spoil it. But when you guys see the movie, hopefully you'll think about what I said and you'll be like, oh, this is what he's talking about. Because now it messes with certain characters. And like I said, I'm going to leave this spoiler free, so I don't want to go into no details. But you guys will see what I'm talking about when you see this movie. But it's definitely worth seeing in the theater. If you ain't got nothing else better to do this weekend, go check out Wicked for Good. And like I said, on a Kaiba scale, I'm going to give this movie a solid 8. It was good. It was enjoyable. But I think Wicked is definitely the better movie overall. But definitely you could probably watch both movies back to back. This one is a little bit shorter than Wicked. I think Wicked was 2 hours and like 45 minutes, damn near 3. This movie's only like 2 hours and 15 minutes. So if you ain't got nothing else better to do, go check this movie out. Definitely check it out on IMAX. Leave a comment, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.